So Paul Ryan quits as Speaker of the House and his House seat because he wants to spend more time with his kids. I can relate to that, having been a single parent. I remember when Robert Reich, the Labor Secretary for Bill Clinton, quit because of that. His son said, "When are you going to be home again? When are you going to stay home?" Here's the deal. Ryan said, "I don't want to be a weekend father and miss my entire kid's childhood." I applaud him for that. Ryan, if you hate him because of his politics, that's fine, but don't hate him personally. He was always nice to me when I was a reporter. He was always accommodating in terms of doing interviews. He cut his teeth under Jack Kemp. He opposed Prop 187 in California. So he was pro-immigration reform. He was never a hawk on immigration. He was a Jack Kemp guy, believed in low taxes, pro-growth. He would say, after the war on poverty, the war is over and poverty won. He was always consistent on those things. He was a free trader, obviously, which you can hate if you don't like that. And he was for low taxes and wanted to do entitlement reform. All those conservative things which you can hate. But hating him, I don't think it's a good idea. I think Paul Ryan was true to his beliefs. And how can you hate people who do that when Hubert Humphrey was true to his beliefs on the other side, or Ted Kennedy for that matter? No, politics, he was always a gentleman. You can argue that he was too much of a gentleman during the Donald Trump rise to power, but he didn't campaign for him. He condemned his individual statements that he thought were out of line, but he did say in the end he won the nomination, which Trump did win. He beat all those opponents, and he won the general election despite what you think about the Russian control. Now, Paul Ryan leaves with honor. He did pass more budgets in the House that never saw the light of day. In the Senate, they did do health care reform. In the House, didn't pass the Senate. So Paul Ryan can ride out with his chin high in the sense that he was true to his ideological beliefs. He didn't compromise those. And in this day and age, that's something. And those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist to work for Tommy, knows how to get things done at the Capitol. We can argue about this and more on the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com and Facebook Live.